Folks, buckle up because we're diving into the Electoral College, the wild ride that decides who gets to be the leader of the free world. Now picture this. It's 1787. The Founding Fathers, those powdered wig-wearing visionaries, were trying to create a brand new government. They had some disagreements, to say the least. One of the biggest arguments? How to pick the president. Big states like Virginia wanted a popular vote. More people, more power, right? But smaller states worried about getting drowned out. They wanted something fairer. Enter the Electoral College, a compromise as American as apple pie, and argue about politics at Thanksgiving dinner. This system gave each state a number of electors based on its representation in Congress. It was a way to balance the interests of big and small states, like a political seesaw that somehow actually worked. Fast forward to today, and the Electoral College is still rocking and rolling, though not everyone's a fan of its tunes. Here's the lowdown. Every 4 years we go to the polls and vote for president. But we're not voting directly for the big cheese. Nope, we're choosing electors who promise to vote for our chosen candidate. Each state gets a certain number of electors, the same number as their representatives in the House and Senate. It's like a bonus prize for being a state. The candidate who wins the popular vote in a state usually gets all of that state's electors. It's a winner-take-all system, folks, kind of like a political game show where the prize is the White House. On a special day in December, the electors meet in their states and cast their official votes. These votes are counted up, and the candidate who snags a majority of the electoral votes, at least 270 out of 538, wins the presidency. It's like a political obstacle course, and the Electoral College is the final hurdle. Now let's meet the contenders in the great Electoral College debate. On this side is the Team Electoral College, arguing that this system is the minimum viable product of American democracy. They say it protects the interests of smaller states, preventing them from being ignored by presidential candidates focused only on big cities and populous states. It's all about balance, they cry. The Electoral College forces candidates to build broad coalitions across different regions and demographics. They can't just win over a few big states and call it a day. They need to appeal to the whole country. Team Electoral College also argues that the system prevents a few heavily populated areas from calling all the shots. They say it ensures that the president represents the interests of the entire nation, not just a select few. It's like a political buffet where everyone gets a seat at the table. Team Popular Vote. One person, one vote, and there's another side to this story. On one side, we have Team Popular Vote, ready to rumble. They argue that the Electoral College is about as outdated as a rotary phone and should be replaced with a system where the candidate with the most votes nationwide wins, plain and simple. It's one person, one vote, they chant. Every vote should count equally regardless of where you live. It's about time we had a system that reflects the will of the people, they say. Team Popular Vote points to times when a candidate won the presidency despite losing the popular vote, arguing that this undermines the very idea of democracy and the republic. They say it's time to modernize our election system and ensure that every vote has equal power. It's a fight for fairness, folks, and they're not backing down. The great debate rages on. So there you have it, the Electoral College debate in all its glory. It's a clash of principles, a battle of ideas, and a reminder that the American Democratic Republic is a work in progress. Should we stick with the system the Founding Fathers created all those years ago, or is it time for a change? The debate rages on with passionate arguments on both sides of the fence. It's a reminder that the future of our democratic republic is in our hands. So what do you think? What are your ideas on this? Stay engaged and most importantly, stay tuned. Like and subscribe.